Oh!
It hardly moved.
Oh, you make a fine sailor.
Go ahead. Just
Yeah, you see, this is one thing that does annoy me. Even this game isn't perfect in doing it.
I want it butcher when I grow up.
If
My dad doesn't like
it was me,
I want to curl up with a bottle.
I would then, when she said about do much more, I'd go, what do you mean much more? Tell me, etc. And just find out all the information. It'd be cagey. It'd be difficult, no matter what.
Let us live.
There is good King Radovid's ship.
Beware.
Oh, excuse me. My mummy says hello.
Jesus, that guy had a he must know thaumaturgy or something. He was throwing his voice all over the place.
Honor in the fatherland.
Witcher
Let's speak
Geralt,
to these guys.
what do you want?
An audience.
An audience. Got new information about Philippa Eilhart.
I'll need your weapons. Now follow me.
Just remember to give them back.
Your Majesty, the Witcher, with news of Philippa Eilhart.
I hope you brought something better than magic crystals this time.
I know where she is.
Perhaps. Or perhaps you seek to trick me, like the others.
What others? Oh, I didn't realise I was
What
going to say what others.
You see, a rumor went around that I'd generously reward any who bring information about Eilhart. There's no shortage of the greedy and the stupid, so a queue quickly formed at the gangway to the ship. The first aboard was a hunter. Brought me a dead owl with no eyes. He thought I'd believe it, shower him with gold. I had him blinded, then thrown overboard with a stone tied round his neck.
Aren't you a
The
benevolent
second
king?
was the postmaster from Oxenfurt. Claimed to have a letter she'd penned. It was forged, of course. I had his fingers cut off. He'll never write again. Oh, and I took his tongue. The spoken lie is just as reprehensible. Needless to say, the rest of the queue dispersed quickly.
I'm a professional.
I'm a professional. Got a reputation to uphold. Be stupid of me to come to you empty-handed.
My father's ring. Philippa used it to stamp her decrees, then distribute them as the word of the king. Where is she?
Under your nose, sire. In Novigrad. In a house on the bridge leading to Temple Isle.
Why haven't you brought her to me?
Gotta capture someone to take them anywhere. All I did was track her down, then stole this ring as proof that I had.
Do you fear her?
No, you want to kill her yourself. With your own hands. I know this.
You shall come with me. Hubrecht, gather the men.
How many, sire?
All of them.
All of them.
Well, this got much more dangerous.
Well, where is she? Where is Philippa?
Like I said, house on the bridge, closer to the other end.
And at least give him like a
Close off
house
this
number
end.
or something.
We need no guests, no innocent bystanders, or witnesses. Damian, Duke, Egbert, Freak, Caspar. You shall stay here, secure the rear, and kill the Witcher.
Excuse me. Yeah, you don't know where
You
Philippa
don't know
is
where
exactly.
Philippa's hiding. Not exactly, without me.
Fret not. We'll manage. Naturally, it would be easier with your help, but You irritate me. You know too much. You impede me too often. And I find your arrogance an annoyance. I've had men killed for less. Follow me.
You can certainly try to kill.
Any last words? Oh, fuck!
Free the Witcher, then Radovid.
I mean, that certainly could have been done quicker. I certainly don't intend to leave my weapons with you.
All right.
Thanks for your help.
Plan's gone to hell. So be it. We'll improvise. Follow me, Geralt. We must get to Radovid before reinforcements arrive.
Let's say, do I at least get my weapons back? Yes, I do. Excellent. I'll be with you in a second. Gotta make a living. Oh, they're on my side. Oh, run away from that. Leave no witnesses, leave no gear. Sweet. Damn it. Get the stuff. This is how I'm going to make that 15k for that fairy guy. Hello, die, would you? There goes his men. Hello, Radovid. How are you doing?
Open up! I command you to open the door!
You needed merely to ask. That settles the score. And that was from the heart. Forgive me. I could not deny myself the pleasure.
How did she? Where? Why? How the fuck?
Eavesdropped on us, back at the warehouse.
What? And you didn't think it worth mentioning?
Lads, the time to discuss this is later. Radovid is dead. It matters not by whose hand. Mission accomplished. Now let's get the hell away. Place will be thick with Redanians in minutes.
Very
Let's
true.
go.
And I would like to get a bunch of equipment. Very glad Radovid's gone.
Well, what? Is it done?
It's done. Though all did not go according to plan. More on that later. First, a stiff drink and a toast. The North. Temeria.
Temeria!
Bloody Temeria!
Yeah, it's not too early to
Sure,
celebrate.
this isn't premature. Radovid's dead, but it's a long way from that to a free Temeria. War's not over, not even close.
You're mistaken. Tomorrow at noon, the commander of Army Group Center will sign a truce in Emir's name. A truce whose wording we agreed with Dijkstra.
So back there in Velen, when the trolls nabbed you?
Yes, I was returning from the last round of talks. Emir will keep Edion and Lyria, but in exchange for Radovid's head and a stop to guerrilla activities, he will withdraw from Temeria.
Which will become the Empire's vassal state.
Self-ruled internally, with its own courts, administrative structures and army. The silver lilies will bloom neath the rays of the great sun. So I'd say were I a poet. But I'm not, so all I'll say is there was no other fucking way.
I want the whole truth.
Haven't told me the whole truth.
You're right on that account. We know you're bloody allergic to politics, decided to emphasize majors and whatnot.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. That but this blow might be the be-all and end-all here.
What's that?
Vakmeth, Act 1, Scene 7. Always wanted to play that. Never cast as anything but a halberdier. Geralt, what Tala told you, put it out of your mind. There will be no truce with Nilfgaard. Redania, under my enlightened rule, will fight on until it wins. And when it does, it will unite all the North, including Temeria.
What? How? This is not what we Plough agreed.
True. Instead, we insisted on one realm's questionable sovereignty, and to recover it, we gave Emir virtually all the North's other kingdoms. It was not a wise arrangement. So, no deal.
You two-faced horseman. I will not allow this.
Actually, you, Roach, should be the first to understand I've no choice.
Why the hell would I understand?
Because you too are a patriot. Geralt, this doesn't concern you. You may go. Fare thee well on your path, or whatnot.
Can't let you kill them, Dijkstra.
Oh, hard luck. Then you'll die with them. Kill them all.
Keep it together, legs!
Yeah, like, why am I not doing anything? Oh, my mouse is being... What? Okay. Cool.
That's enough of that.
Strange, that. I'll slay you myself, Dijkstra. I'm very sorry that they all had to.
Bloody hell! Bugger me sideways!
That was close. Very close.
It's hardly over. The envoy, due to meet the Nilfgaardians tomorrow. No doubt Dijkstra ordered him killed. We'll need to protect him.
Sorry, you're on your own.
You've had your fill of politics, I understand. Once it's over, come to Vizima. You'll be received with honors. Farewell, Wolf.
One second. Trying to work out exactly why. Cool. That. Get rid of someone now very quickly. Oh. Goodbye, Dykstra. I'll take your chicken sandwich with me, thank you. Excellent. I think we're now down to talking to Yennefer, but Jesus, there was some serious stuff that went on just then. I think I might have decided the fate of the North. Just there. It's a shame that's how they got rid of Dykstra's character.
Discount for heroic deeds, but the madam, well, you know.
You're a vulgar one. I can see it in your face.
I was sick of
I'm good, thanks. My lady is right here, instead. But
Buy you a drink?
I'm afraid the dishwater's as good as it gets in this establishment. Imlerith, was that your idea of series?
Ceres.
As I thought. I'm glad you went with her.
clapping noise in the background.
Charming place. Why are you here?
You'll find out soon. In the meantime, tell me about Philippa.
Triss and I found her and freed her. It turned out Dijkstra had her, but the situation's under control.
That's a relief.
So, gonna tell me why you're here?
I was able to establish Margarita's whereabouts, the prison in Oxenfurt. I also learned the identity of a man who escaped from there. He should arrive shortly.
About the lodge?
Talk to Triss. Reconvening the lodge? It's not going so well.
Dangerous times, especially for sorceresses. Each thinks 5 times before sticking her neck out, and I can't blame them.
Well, it's got a little bit safer.
What do you know about this fugitive?
I know he's the only one ever to escape from Derard. Every guardsman in the city now seeks him.
Sure he can be trusted?
We'll soon find out. He just walked in.
Quite a distinctive gentleman.
Abbe Faria?
Who's asking?
We'd like to talk.
Discard! This is
Damn!
Really? Geralt got knocked down
Best
by him.
run and get him.
These humans grow wilder by the day.
It's everywhere. I see it all around.
Watch where you're going, eh?
Is she?
Thought you'd agreed to meet.
I said I'd found him, not that I'd spoken to him.
What do you want from me? Let me be.
Calm down, we just want to chat.
And then stick a shiv between my ribs. Leave me in the gutter.
Look at us. Do we look like bandits to you?
No. No, not really.
I'm glad you agree.
Excellent
Besides,
bandits.
you'd be worthless to us dead.
I
So
love
you
Jennifer's
shan't hurt
blood.
me.
No. You're gonna tell us your story, then be on your way.
So be it. But we really ought to go back to Kate's. It's unwise to linger in the street.
Drink up. It'll help.
Thanks.
What do you want?
To get into Darard.
Find a hunter. Tell them you practice magic. They'll lock you up lickety-split.
We need to get in without anyone noticing. Tell us how you escaped, then get on with your life.
Yeah, heard no one gets out of
They say no one gets out of Darard alive.
Aye, so they say. My thought? Why not try it dead?
But they burn the corpses.
They didn't start burning them until they learned an old fellow like myself had escaped. Before, they dropped the stiffs into a great pit. The pit's connected to the sewers, and the sewers empty into the river. And once you reach the river, you're as free as a fish.
Yeah, how did you fake death? That
So
seems
you
quite...
played dead. No one caught on?
As a youth, I'd apprenticed with an apothecary in Silverton. Learned a thing or two about herbs. Sleeping mushrooms grew on the walls of my cell. And I found belladonna in the prison yard. Just had to mash them together and eat the pulp an hour before evening rounds.
You might have lost your life.
I prefer to die on my own terms, were that to be my fate.
Can we get through the sewers?
So theoretically we could get in the way you got out.
Assuming we don't mind the company of decomposing corpses.
And assuming you can squeeze through the grate. They barred the outlet to the river after I escaped.
Explosives could take care of that.
For half the city to hear us? I've a better plan. Oxenfurt was built on elven ruins.
Which have to connect to the sewers somewhere. If we can find a way into the ruins.
We'll get into the prison.
Interesting. Yeah, tell us a bit about guards.
They say Dayrod's better guarded than the keep at Vicovaro.
They choose the guards from among witch hunters. The worst dregs, rabid fanatics. If you only knew what they do to
Excellent.
folk.
The nutty ones.
Torture every day. The wheel, the rack. We only knew peace on holidays when they'd drink themselves blind.
They're allowed to drink on duty.
Not officially, but you know how it is.
Sake that.
See? Wasn't so hard.
One last bit of advice. Find a new tavern. Everyone here knows you.
Thank you. Whatever your plans, I hope they work out.
So do we. So long.
Okay. What he said about the guards, that is quite...
What he said about the guards could prove handy.
Even within...
True. Things will go more smoothly if we can get even a few of them drunk.
Zoltan ought to manage it. I'll ask him.
Let's meet on the Oxenfurt Bridge.